Tim, this is a hard question. What's it like to fight in the UFC? Are you nervous headed into a fight? Are you like, fuck, why did I sign up for this? Um,
I'm
People
usually
do
laughing.
in the UFC. There are people who think that, who were like,
Yeah,
if I could change my mind, if nobody was watching, I'd totally rather be watching
Yeah,
Netflix. Like there are guys,
probably. Yeah.
probably most of them.
yeah, but you're never going to become the world champion if you're just Netflixing and chilling all the time. Well, Netflix and chilling is fun. Punching dudes in the face for money is also fun. I don't have any nerves about fighting.
Really,
I've never
Yeah,
never
I mean,
gotten
he's
sick.
taking on ISIS.
I know, but
Yeah.
I I don't know. Like Cowboy Cerrone, Chael Sonnen, these guys have both said that beforehand they feel pressure, some nerves. Like a Cowboy, I think talked about the expectations of all the people. Like everyone around him thinks that he's going to kick this guy's ass, but he's like, dude, that guy's a UFC fighter too. That guy trains just as much as I do. This is not an easy day at the office.
Cowboy's one of my friends. We're one of the training partners. We come from the same camp. I've been on the same fight card as him. While he might be a super humble dude and saying he gets nervous, and a certain amount of nerves, like anxiousness, is good. Like you want to have, to a degree, this not reservation, but this adrenaline about what you're about to do. That makes you faster. That makes you more acute. And adrenaline's a hell of a drug. So I think Cowboy optimizes that to a healthy level. I think he's just being candid and humble by saying that he's honestly nervous because he's one hell of a fighter, and he,
I like watching.
Probably has a lot less nerves than his opponent.
I wouldn't doubt it. Yeah, he's pretty cool. One of the things you were talking about, I think it was Cowboy, and you were talking about how hard you train, that you work very hard in training and very hard in camp. And Cowboy seems to just sort of have it regardless of how hard he trains. Is that, you still stand by that? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, oh, absolutely. He is very talented, but he's also a really hard worker. It would be unfair to say that he didn't train. Like John Jones, for example, when he first won the first couple of title defenses, he pretty much would just kind of come in and train when he felt like it, because he is so ridiculously talented. Probably the most talented MMA fighter to date. If he had Cowboy Cerrone's work ethic, I can't even imagine what that John Jones would look like. He's definitely turned a new page, and he's training harder than I've ever, heard him train. But Cowboy, he lives the Cowboy life. If he's not in the gym, he's on the back of a horse. If he's not on the back of the horse, then he's on water skis going at way too fast on a lake that he probably shouldn't be on.
Yeah, traditional cowboy stuff.
Yeah, he lives it. So he's the embodiment of that lifestyle.
Yeah. So when are you going to fight again? I see you on Twitter looking for fights all the time.
Dude. I don't know. I don't know what else I could do at this point to get a fight. I mean,
Anderson Silva's the matchup for you. That's
no,
the
he said
matchup.
no.
He's such a pussy.
Yeah, no, he has a big old vagina.
Well, he doesn't have steroids
and,
anymore. Yeah, without the steroids, it's I'd want several doses of steroids before I fought you as well. Maybe years and decades.
Back it up like 2 steps for those of us who aren't following UFC really closely. So you're looking for fights like trolling people on Twitter, or just being like, hey, you fight me and we'll make money on it? Like that
Oh,
kind
no,
of...
I've definitely been trolling, like nonstop.
Okay.
Like I'll go on and like tell Musasi that, he can't have the fight that he's looking for. And he's like, oh, shut up. You're inactive. I'm like, no, the only thing inactive is my herpes, which I probably gave to you last time we were in the locker room together. And then there's like a language barrier, and he doesn't understand that I just pretty much insinuated that we are gay together. And,
that's such a Musasi thing.
Yeah, it's so much
He
fun.
has no idea who Musasi. Tim, I like the way Tim calls out
So
people.
him.
I'm sorry to talk. You really want him to
So
talk, but there are fighters who are like, F you, man. I'm going to fuck you up. You're not as tough as you think you are, etc. Tim will like grab an Asian guy and say, you know what? I don't think you're a particularly good driver, right? And that will be like his call out. And who was that? Was that Okami? I don't even know, but that's a real thing.
Yeah, no, I did it to Kung Lee and Okami.
Oh, okay.
Kung Lee and Okami, they're fighters as well?
Yes, they're Asian. I was being racist.
I picked that up.
Stereotype that they can't drive well.
Yeah, the Okami clued me in.
Yeah, and then I've been nonstop with the Brazilians. Like every time a Brazilian is available for a fight, you know, I obviously make fun of their heritage, and then I make fun of their predilection to use steroids. Then I also make fun of their bad hairstyle.
I heard this stat. Jose Aldo's camp is something. I'm gonna mess it up. 2-7, 1-9 since they started doing the steroid testing, the USADA stuff.
Tricky how that works, doesn't it?
Coincidental, I suspect.
No, yeah. I'm not saying causation, you know, equals correlation, or correlation is causation. But yeah, it absolutely is in this case, like 100%.
Yeah. I agree. I don't know.
Would you like my sport more if we had hockey sticks in the cage with us?
No.
Oh no, actually, they'd be way too quick of matches because it would just.
I don't know. I could have a pretty good fight with a hockey stick, I think.
Actually, that would be good because suddenly swordsmanship would get into it quite a bit more, and it'd be like
take out the hockey stick. Let's just say we had to wear hockey jerseys. You know, like the bah, 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 bah.
Yeah, that'd make it better. Yeah, if there were 5 of you, boom, boom. Yeah, 5 of you on each team, just beating the shit out of you.
If you had talked to me